Welcome. I'll be reacting to Selection Day, episode 1, as part of my new series, Should I Watch This?, where I try to dig through my endless streaming service queue. I'll be watching just episode 1 and giving it a thumbs up or a thumbs down of whether it's worth binging or not. This first one is Selection Day. I think this is the first reaction I've done with subtitles, so it's a bit of an experiment. Remember, this is not a market substitute. Please support the original on Netflix. So beautiful. Honestly, I've never fully understood cricket. There are so many rules. Nice. Okay, so we have the rule breaker, and we have the lawful good character. Okay, those are cool cricket bags.
Stretches.
Yeah, you really do need to stretch afterward. Oh my goodness, that's detailed. What are you up to? Was it a bell? So that was their mother's hairband, and she broke something. Did they have an argument, maybe? I don't know. Or is she in trouble? Also, who made dinner? I guess the dad made dinner? I feel like this is the Ravenclaw character, so he's probably onto something. Ow! Oh, that's interesting, to pray with the coconut and then give it as an offering. It really is gorgeous with all those lights and flowers and things. Are they blessing their equipment, I guess? Oh, he doesn't like cricket. I was kind of getting the feeling he wasn't really on board with it, so I guess his dad is super into cricket and he's just trying to make his dad happy. Yeah, I was really lucky with my parents. They were on board with all my crazy sports. Like, I wanted to do fencing and my mother was afraid of swords, but she was very supportive. I like the little mystery elements to it so far. Is there magic in this? So cool. What does his dad do for a living? Okay, there's something going on. She's visiting her aunt. They're clearly fighting. Is it about the boys going to Mumbai? It's like LA. This is a pretty little song. Don't stop me, let me crumble. Very beautiful. I've noticed in a lot of Indian films they have these little courtyard areas, and I kind of wish we did that in the United States. It would really build a better sense of community. We're just so insulated, especially now during lockdown. I mean, I guess we couldn't technically gather right now, even if we had a courtyard, but still, you could come out on your balcony and chit-chat with your neighbors or whatever. Your dad is so intense. Welcome to the big city.
And 70 high-end loft-style apartments.
These kinds of scenes, you kind of wonder why they're in there. I mean, I'm sure there's some important plot information, but I don't know about you. I tend to tune them out. I mean, it's a bunch of business people talking. I think they could have made this more exciting.
I don't like cricket either, sir. A lunch break, anything that stops for lunch cannot be called a sport.
I like her. I've seen her in something. I forget her name. She's a good actress. I'm glad she's in this.
Chicken soup.
Oh. Wow. This guy's obsessed with cricket. His poor kids.
No, well, obviously not nothing. They give me something.
I mean, they're establishing these two, whoever they are a couple, but beyond that, I don't understand why they put the scene in. I mean, I get he's passionate about them succeeding, but it's the old problem of, is it your goal or theirs as a parent? I would log this in the intriguing, and I wouldn't mind watching a couple more episodes, but ultimately, I think I'm gonna give it don't watch. They had a few mystery elements in there, like the mother going missing with the blood, which might be a red herring. And I liked the touches of supernatural elements to it, and I don't know if they're going to go farther with that. The main reason I gave it a thumbs down is the business suit sections. There were multiple scenes in this fairly short episode that just dragged because it was just guys in suits being like, yes, I think I will invest this. That's not why I'm here. If those scenes had been taken out and they added in more interaction between the brothers or the family unit as a whole, I think it would have been way more compelling. And I understand that they're trying to introduce backstory that will pay off later, but when you're watching a pilot and you're trying to decide, is it worth spending a whole bunch of time invested in this series? Having those super boring scenes in there doesn't do you any favors. It's an intriguing concept, it has potential, just not seeing it in the first episode. So join me next week for more continuing adventures of weeding through my endless queues.